Hello mates, your good buddy Stub. Welcome to day 5 of the CorkEnvy Adult Beverage Advent Calendar video series for 2022. Yes, it's time for the spirit of the season, or the spirit of the day, at least for our purposes. Let's open our box and see what's inside. And inside I find a nice bottle of spirits as expected, but what we have is the Dewar's White Label Scotch Whiskey. Now, what do we know about this other than, gosh, we've seen this on every liquor cabinet or cupboard ever, probably visiting friends, family, growing up, whatever. We know it's 40% ABV, and though there's, like the Johnny Walker Red we did a couple days ago, no age statement, we know it's aged a minimum of 3 years to be legal. Now, on the nose on this one, man, I'm getting a little citrus. I'm getting a little bit of, just a little hint of, just a little hint of wood on that. Let's give it a taste. Remind ourselves, shall we? Oh yeah. Oh look, you get some citrus notes on there. I'm getting like some honeyed pear. Kind of expected, kind of usual with that. Now, as far as pairings with this, since this is, there's so many products these days. They're like, this isn't your grandfather's XYZ. Well, you know what, friends? Dewar's White Label is indeed your grandfather's scotch, especially if, like me, you grew up in the US, because this is the second best-selling Scotch whiskey in the US, and I know it's top 10 worldwide. I just don't know where it hits anymore at this point worldwide, but very popular, very entry-level, basic Scotch whiskey. So with that, I'm gonna pair this with a pack and a half of Pall Mall Golds and a lifetime of regret. Okay, I'm kidding, because I can still kid a little bit. But seriously, how are we drinking this? I usually have a bottle of Dewar's in the cupboard. Number one, for just an easy sipping, something I don't want to think about, get a little whiskey bite, good to go at a good price. But I'm going to take the advice today and recommend drinking this on the advice, or according to the advice, of American fucking treasure, singer-songwriter Neil Diamond. And yes, friends, we are going Scotch on the rocks. Soda on the side is optional. All right, so as I sip this, let this cool and chill down and water down just a hair, let's talk about today's spirit of the season, shall we? And I know I said I'm not gonna do one of these every day, but I've been having a lot of fun writing the haikus, so we're gonna start today's spirit of the season segment with another haiku, and here goes. Season in full swing, calling on neighbors and friends. Let's meet at the bar. Yeah, I'm gonna change that up one of these days and make everyone laugh, like mind's blown. All right, so today with that, what I wanna talk about is we're through the first weekend of December. In the US, it's the first weekend after Thanksgiving, so we're starting holiday parties and gatherings and the things like that. Here in the UK, same thing, not that it's post-Thanksgiving here in the UK, but we're starting the season. So probably this last weekend, some of us had some events to attend. I wanna ask you, what are your favorite, like, non-family events to attend during the season? Is it party or events with work colleagues, so you get to experience them outside of work in some way? Is it catching up with mates that you've kind of been putting off catching up with over the year and maybe haven't had time but made a point during the festive season to hook up? Or is it events, it could be neighborhood parties. It could be, as we did in the States before we moved, caroling through our neighborhood on a Friday evening in December with all of our neighbors and enjoying a libation as we did it. Yeah, it could be anything. Or it could be, an organized large event like Winter Wonderland at Hyde Park that we'll be attending here in the next 10 days or so. So yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know what some of your favorite events are throughout the season, and enjoy your beverage for today. As always, I want to thank you for joining me and spending part of your festive season with me, 3 to 5 minutes at a time, 3 times a day. I do really, really appreciate you watching and sharing and commenting. And with that, friends, as always, I'll remind you until next time, be nice, be safe, and be happy. Cheers, friends.